Hey Cancer, what's up? How you doing? Carmen, what's up, darling? Crab Lives Matter in the house. Hi KT, hi DK, hi TikTok. Welcome, welcome. Tis I, the one only Archer with Archer Astrology. You might remember so much readings as like Gemini, Taurus, and Aries yesterday, or the most recent All Signs, which happens every Friday night at 5 p.m. Eastern on our channel here, and the Pick a Card readings, which happens on Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern. So if you wouldn't mind, please and thank you, and love the like for me over here. I mean, you don't have to. Puts me in your like videos, and people are like, why do you watch Archer? What's the matter with you? Even I don't watch me. I'm just kidding. Watch me. If you would at least subscribe and set the bell to all notifications and share the channel with that one person you'd like to see happy, healthy, and healed, that would mean the most to me out of everything. Hold on. Hang on. Hang on. Besides the fact that I'm talking British for some reason, when my deck jams like that, that tells me you need a little bit of a hug, Cancer. So come here. Come here. Cancer's on TikTok. Cancer's on Instagram. Come here. When that happens, that tells me you need that spinny hug. So Hallmark movie style, right out of the gate. You must have a lot on your mind that's got you like a little stressed, a little frustrated. Understandable. Okay? So I'm going to grip you up and I'm going to give you a spinny hug, Hallmark movie style. All right? I'm going to spin you around till your heels fly off and your hair blows in the breeze. You're going to start giggling and be like, Archer, stop it. And I'm going to be like, okay, you feeling better now? And you're going to be like, I'm going to be like, just hug me. All right? So if it continues and you still feel a little bummed out, come on back for some more hugs. I don't mind. You're welcome anytime. All right? If you'd like to, another hug, please. Okay, second hug. All right. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer both the Zoom personal one-on-one readings as well as the traditional private YouTube links. So I do look forward to working with you. And if you're in Michigan, come and join me in the Michigan Psychic Fair this Sunday. I'll be at the Prestige Banquet Hall, 6600 Allen Road, Allen Park, Michigan. You can stop by and say hi or get a personal reading with me or one of the other awesome readers, vendors, and healers. It's good times. Okay? Feel free to page of swords all over the channel as much as you like. I do have everything neatly prioritized and organized into playlists for your viewing enjoyment, including a little bit of musical break with Bill over here. He's a Gemini, but he's totally cool. We like him. All right. We got the greats, the Beatles, Chuck Berry, Caitlin Petty, and more. And if you are over on TikTok, feel free to follow Caitlin Petty at Kate Petty when you need a little musical break. Can't help but smile when you watch one of her concerts. It's a thing. All right. So let's do it to it. We're going to do the new Archer Dozen spread where we take a look at everything. So feel free, if you would like to timestamp in the comments, because we don't do part readings, half readings. I don't even know what a Patreon is. We do everything. So for the week ahead, we're going to take a look at your work situation. We're going to take a look at your love life for the Cancerians dealing with a past person. We'll also take a look at the love life dealing for Cancers with a new person. And then we'll all come back together and get a potential future outcome for the week ahead, all right? All the messages will be for yours and theirs, highest and greatest good only, because we only fly the friendly skies at Archer Airlines. So tray tables up. It's go time, all right? Let's see what we've got for Cancer. The Titanic Tarot's doing the heavy lifting. It's going to handle the base cards. And the Rose Tarot, the Uncharted Pathways, will handle a boatload of clarifiers, okay? There are 8 super chats available too, so if you just need a little quick love check-in, feel free to hop over to the YouTube channel. I think we got like 5 or 6 left, so there's still a chance to grab them. All right? And let's go. You ready? I want to find out, because when I sat down to meditate for your energies this morning, first thing right out of the gate, I heard, I'm sorry, Cancer, I'm sorry, Cancer. I'm like, what? Whoa, what's wrong? Did you do something that bad? Like, they started to take over the reading. I could not even get your energies. It was your person. So I'm curious about that. So let's do it to it. All right? Ooh, preview cards. I like preview cards. It's the moon. Yeah. I literally just intuitively heard that they're scared that you won't forgive them. Okay, I might be reading for maybe like 70% of y'all are Cancers dealing with a past person. Okay, because right out of the gate I heard Cancer's not going to forgive me. Okay, cross-watcher, Cancer is like the most forgiving sign in the Zodiac. Half the time they've forgiven you before you've even done something wrong. So, and there's no such thing as wrong, okay? Maybe something that felt right at the time, but easy with the King of Cups, okay? There's a lot of unconditional love, all right? So we're going to find out what's up. We got you covered. I don't know if I'm consoling Cancer or the cross-watcher. Aw, you guys love each other. Okay, so let's do it to it. We're tuned in. Let's go. All right, Cancer, what do we have? 2 shuffles. You ready? Let's do it to it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. All right, let's go. The outcome, the overall energy blanketing the reading is the Tower. Titanic's final moments. February 17th or angel number 217 might resonate to you because this is 2:17 a.m. Titanic time when you got to the point. I'm seeing this might be you, Cancer, or your person, that like this was the moment when Titanic couldn't take any more of what it had been through for the past 2.5 hours, and it was finally that moment that the straw broke the camel's back and the ship split into 3 pieces. Not 2, 3. The Chariot's underneath it. Wow, this is all about you. With the Knight of Swords on the Knight of Pentacles, somebody that's taken a long time to come around is actually making plans to come around with the Knight of Swords. Aries and also Capricorn energy on the Knight of Pentacles. With that Chariot, they are like, they're on your mind. I think somebody here right out of the gate feels bad. Cancer, if you're dealing with a person that didn't say happy birthday for you on your birthday, I think right there is the thing that might be the catalyst point for the cross watcher, that they're like, man, I have messed this up. I don't know if I can come back from this, but we'll find out. Okay. So let's do it to it. Current conditions at Cancer. Let's see what we got. The 5 of Wands, Leo energy. Could be dealing with a Leo. This is actually Melissa McDermott's card, though. She was a passenger on the Titanic that at 28 years old had to slide down a rope to get into the lifeboat, and she did it and survived it. So I do see right now, I think you've been feeling like very lost, very struggling with all the energies around, trying to find a sense of direction or like almost not even knowing where to go. Okay, especially if somebody did kind of miss your birthday a little bit. Maybe even you're sitting here going, well, that's it. I guess it's over. But maybe wondering what comes next. This is my hockey player card in the tarot. Maybe you or them are into hockey because like without the goalie, the offense, the defense, the coach, everybody working together, you can't win the Stanley Cup. All right. So this is overcoming those feelings of struggles and frustrations and coming together so teamwork can make the dream work. It does show that you're kind of like just tired of having to overthink every situation and wondering like, whoa, that was cool. That scared the heck out of me. Heads up. That's a cool sign. That might mean that something is coming in for you guys, and also means my amplifiers are turned on. I was working with Bill last night, so whoa, that freaked me. That was cool. Oh my goodness. So this here shows something changing that will surprise you. They're going to shock you with a power play. Straight up. I like stuff like that. That was cool. Oh my word. Okay, let's keep going. Now, current conditions. If that happens again, that's like double confirmation. That is so cool. All right, let's keep rolling. The current conditions are the 3 of Cups. This shows that you have a union coming in the energies. Look at these people very happy on the deck of Carpathia the morning after that they survived through the sinking. Okay. This shows here in the Bible tarot, this is the wedding at Cana. So this does show that you have union in the cards just by checking out Love Tarot readings and being in that position where you know you deserve more and you want that union, you're manifesting it. It's in your energies to come in for you, okay? So there is wedding and union in your cards. It might just be something that eludes you because you've dealt with a lot of major heartbreaks that you might even still be grieving from. But it is getting better all the time with this. Showing, hey Nas, what up, girl? What up, boo? This is showing that there is happiness approaching, maybe even like that, faster than you think. Where all of a sudden you're going to go from like nothing to like, whoa. I see a text message or a phone call coming in that's going to leave you spaghetti legs, okay? And it's like the good spaghetti legs on this, where the one that reaches out, like literally, it's almost like a little bit of like an episode of The Bachelor, the Cancerette, that like the first one through the door might win the race and like get Cancer's heart. Somebody has your heart, don't they? Okay? All right, let's go into the work side of things. Let's see what's up for the work situation. Here we go. The 7 of Pentacles. Taurus energy, trying to work on some balance. Maybe money's a little tight right now. And like right now, maybe you're possibly looking for like a new job or a little bit of a change of pace. Maybe you feel like you've reached the zenith of your current career situation. And I'm seeing a Cancer that might be actually, you know, kind of online, looking on LinkedIn or on Indeed, Monster. And like, you know what? I'm just trying to find something that makes a little bit more money. It's like you like what you do, but you kind of like, you know your worth, okay? And you know there's more out there for you. And I do see that there could be a small percentage of Cancerians that are considering like going on your own, going a little nomadic, breaking the 9-to-5 cycle, Dolly Parton style, all right? and trying to branch out to your own thing, maybe like online. Maybe you're even getting into the tarot or the esotericism, and you want to kind of branch out and like heal, like help everybody. Okay. All right. So now we're going to divide and conquer. Let's see what's up. First of all, I'm going to pop the banner up. Thank you guys so much for the donations too. You guys are awesome. Even though I'm going to straight up tell you, I'm a grown man, and even that notification scared the heck out of me. So heads up, literally, Emma, I'm sorry I haven't retyped the banner yet. I promise I'll fix it. Literally, you're going to have something that like when you least suspect it, like you're just working along, doing your thing, and all of a sudden your phone goes off and you're like, whoa, oh my word, you know? All right, cool. I like it. When stuff like that happens, it's awesomeness. Okay, now let's divide and conquer, Cancer. Let's do it to it. For the Cancers that are dealing with a past person, that one that really kind of made it a point to say they're sorry, which it could be a new person. Maybe there's a little bit of a false start for the Cancers dealing with a new person too. And they're like, oh man, it's one of those things like where you guys meet up and then they word vomit, cat got their tongue, Leo energy. And then after you walk away, they're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said all that stuff to Cancer. Cancer will never like me now. You know, that sort of thing. So this could apply to any situation. But let's start at the beginning. Let's start at that log cabin in Illinois and see where it goes. Cancer's dealing with a past person. What's going on? What's their current energy? The King of Cups, Pisces energy. Could be dealing with a Piscean. Or also what I'm seeing at this point is that you're dealing with somebody who is going through an awakening and a level up. They're not giving their love to anybody else. I see they're in a period of isolation, okay? They are just kind of thinking about like what you guys went through. Maybe actually too, if you do have any kind of social media or you're online, they're checking you out a little bit behind the scenes. I'm feeling a little bit of jealousy, okay? Because it's a little bit of like, wow, maybe I missed out on something. Cancer's actually like glowing, looking really good. And even if you're thinking you're not doing so good, they're seeing you in a much more positive light with the King of Cups. Like they kind of only want to be with you. So we're going to make sure on what's going on with this, because the King of Cups does show a little bit of maturity. There might have been an age difference between you guys. And it's showing up here that in the energies of the King of Cups, there is an unconditional love for you that I think the past person might be awakening to, where it almost feels like a little bit of like too little too late, or like maybe I just found out I'm in love with Cancer, and Cancer has already moved on. All right. There's some fear coupled up with the jealousy here. Okay. So let's get some energies around them. What's the current energies making them feel this way? Look who's back. The Moon. Pisces, Cancer energy. The Moon here I got shows this was what popped out in the beginning. So I did see that your person tried to take over the reading, and they kind of are. The Moon here is the fears of the unknown. Okay, we have nothing to fear but fear itself. And this shows they might be the past person, for Cancerians dealing with a past person. They might be scared that you've moved on and like they took too long. Okay, there might have been like even a false restart attempt where they tried to reach out. They weren't ready. They got scared. And now they're like, oh man, I blew the last chance I'll ever have with Cancer. I don't know what we're going to do. Type of a thing. There's a fear that you might not want them anymore. Okay, strong Pisces energy. We'll definitely find out more about this. Okay, now for the Cancers that are dealing with a new person, let's see what we've got for the new person. The Queen of Wands, Leo energy. Hey, what's up, Leo? How you doing? And this is my girl. This is my girl. This is Violet Jessup. This is the true unsinkable star of the Titanic story, not Molly Brown. Sorry, Margaret. But really, she was just Margaret Brown until they made a musical about her in the 1960s. But Violet Jessup here, this shows the new person did indeed, like, literally, did I not say the cat's got their tongue and then a Leo card shows up? Could be dealing with a Leo. It's a thing. You two are kind of like, you guys are never far apart. Okay? Or you could be a Cancer Leo cusper, or they could be. But this here, Violet Jessup survived sailing on all three of these ships. The Titanic was just a big 747 of its day. It's sad that we wouldn't even know about it if it hadn't ran into the iceberg. But it's the truth. All right? This here shows that I think they got a little spooked or a little spaghetti legs and they fumbled their words just a little bit. And like maybe even you walked away and you were like, oh, they must not like me. Oh, man. You know, that sort of a thing. Okay? Now, like, I do see they're curious about you because they would like to have like another chance at this. Where they're sitting there talking to me going, yeah, Archer, like when I met Cancer, I was just like, oh, my word. And I didn't know what to say. And then I complimented the lighting in the place where we were at. I'm like, wow, these lamps are really decorative. Something like that. Violet Jessup, she survived accidents on all 3 of the Olympic class ships. For some reason, these things were accident prone. She was on the Olympic when it had new boat smell. She survived that when a military ship T-boned the thing, pulling out a pour. Then she was on the Titanic when the iceberg jumped out in front of it like a deer in the headlights. She survived that one too. Then she hopped on the Britannic. She didn't give up. She got off the dock in New York, off the Carpathia, was like, what else you got? And the dude behind the ticket counter was like, are you serious? What's the matter with you? But she got on the Britannic and was on it when it got Lusitania during World War I. She survived that thing too. She took a lifeboat to the head. I kid you not, and survived it. So this shows me that for the Cancerians that are dealing with a new person, that they fumbled their words a little bit, and they might be doing a little bit of like, oh my goodness, what do I do now? But I'm seeing that there's a possibility for a third chance on this one here because they haven't really done anything that bad. In fact, for the cross watchers that are new in Cancer's life, like Cancer kind of found it cute. Okay, I'm going to call Cancer out a little bit on this one, that they were like, oh my word, they're too adorable. I kind of like this. And then you're sitting there like thinking you messed the whole thing up. And they're like, no, I just kind of like them even more because of how they acted. Okay. Current energies that are affecting their feelings right now. The King of Wands, Aries energy, Benjamin Guggenheim. So I do see you're dealing with somebody that's got their money in check. All right, got their stuff in order, they're prioritized, got a job, got their work life together. You're not going to be supporting this new person, okay? I love this. This is Benjamin Guggenheim. They also know how to, they know their worth. They dress for the part. They dress for success. I do believe this was Robert Downey Jr. in a past life. It's Aries energy, and he's an Aries. But I think he was that millionaire philanthropist playboy going on here. So you've got somebody who is in a much more powerful, confident energy, and I do see for the group of Cancerians dealing with a new person that you've got your divine couple, that you guys both share a lot of passions. This one's going to be a good connection because we've got the King and the Queen of Wands right out of the gate. Okay, beautiful. Now let's come back together. The Cancer's dealing with the past person who's a little closed off, a little nervous and quiet. The new person who really, really likes you but feels like they fumbled the ball a little bit, and see what the future on the connection is. It's the Hierophant, higher knowledge, and a little bit of union. Now, normally I go to the High Priest energy on this, but intuitively I can't because I literally just heard the going to the chapel and we're gonna get mad. That song might resonate to you, but the Hierophant, I'm seeing union, that you guys wind up in front of the preacher, you know, coming forward, that there is union in the cards. They kind of do want to be with you and for this to work out. They do feel very similar. They've got some deep feelings for you. Oh, that's the 9 volt to the tongue I just took. Literally, it's the energies of the title card. Okay, Cancer, you might be the manifestee in this whole thing, where you've got the other person, the cross watchers, manifesting you. Okay, and it is true. Nobody loves like a Cancer. Look it up. It's a Google fact. They might be calling you in, okay, energetically, and that's why you feel like your life's a little crazy right now, or you're stressing or overthinking, and like, why is everything around me changing? All of a sudden, I've got new friends coming into my life that are replacing old friends, and this and that's going on, and I can't get this person off my mind, like, because they can't get you off their mind, okay? It's a lot of two-way energy. Everything is energy out there, okay? Now, let's go forward and see the future incoming energy on this connection for you guys, okay? It's the Magician. I told you, you're the manifestee, Cancer. Heads up. It's going to get wilder before it gets funner, and then it's going to be fun for a while. The Magician here shows that they are in a heavy manifesting power. This is beautiful. Virgo energy. Also a little Gemini. You, Cancer, this is kind of cool. You guys are going to be the one sign that Mercury retrograde helps. As we approach into August, while everybody else is sitting there going, watch out, whoa, Mercury retrograde, hide under the table, you're going to be like, I've actually got a lot of cool attention and I'm liking things. Like right now, like literally Mercury retrograde is the reverse of what you're dealing with. So if you're stressing right now, you're going to go into Mercury retrograde and just be like having a lot of fun. It's wild, okay? Magician energy this is the MacGyver of the tarot because it's not having all the tools. It's actually being able to work with the tools you have at hand, okay? Even if it's scotch tape and baling wire. This is somebody that's kind of powerful and they know where they're going. Okay, so they're calling you in, and that's why you're feeling the way you're feeling. But I think Leo season is going to be kind of fun for you. So hang tight. It's rough now, but it's going to get better. Okay, now the environmental factors that'll be going around this. Let's see. The Three of Swords, Libra energy. This here is overcoming the energies. You guys are going to feel much better. The Three of Swords shows Cancer that you've been there, you've done that, you've got the t-shirt, and you're kind of overcoming these energies. You guys get to put these things behind you, those fears of commitment. Because remember, the Three of Swords is not just third-party energy. It can be just a mindset. The Three of Swords is a noun, person, place, or thing. I'm talking to a Cancer in the past, like you've always dealt with somebody that was never fully in on commitment. They were scared of it. They might even have had a rough upbringing and a childhood that delayed things, and like they never really knew how to love until they met you, okay? And for the Cancers dealing with somebody new coming in, you guys aren't going to hurt each other. This is an energy, the environmental factors around you showing that while everybody else is going through a lot of rough times and hurt times, you guys are paving the way. All right, you guys are going to be those little cute goobers that everybody's like, whoa, Abner, I want a relationship like that. Why don't you act like that? And like, you're people approaching being like, could you guys stop being so cute, please? Like you guys are a cute little couple, but like my wife's getting upset, right? All right. So now that'll take us towards the inner emotions and how you're going to feel as you guys overcome these Three of Swords and put the stuff of the past behind you. The Three of Pentacles, literally going from roughness to greatness. And God's helping you behind the scenes. This shows that you've submitted your blueprints to the grand architect, and all that fine, intricate work to come forward and heal works together. All right, there's a lot of divine guidance behind this energy with the Three of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, that it's all written in your divine blueprint. And this is somebody that will be on the same level as you, that will love you as much as you love them. It's all that intricate work, the checks and balances once you submit your blueprints to the grand architect and you get all the permits. And then it's go time. Let's build the building and take it from there for a solid foundation. I like it, okay? So you could be dealing with a Leo, definitely. Taurus is here. We've got some Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, strong Pisces, and there's also Taurus and Aries too, and a little bit of Capricorn, all right? So let's do it to it. Thank you guys too for being here. I appreciate you guys. All right, let's go for it. Let's shake the tree, see what squirrels fall out. Give me everything you've got on this. Five of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. Could be dealing with another Cancerian too. It's totally possible. Okay, so let's find out, shall we? We shall. Let's go. The Eight of Pentacles. You're just focusing on your work for the most part. We're going to find out about that. Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Death card, and the Queen of Wands to the Chariot. Whoa, foot on the gas, and I'm going to crash. This here does show that you're in a place that you are beginning the start of some faster momentum. The timeline shift and what you've been experiencing lately is going to start moving fast. So hang on, buckle up tight type of a thing, because you've been feeling stagnant for far too long. The Two of Wands to the King of Pentacles shows that even at the moment, like you've experienced some major heartbreaks that you've had to work through and get over. Maybe you've even been grieving for a while. And remember, grief is just love that the heart can't transmit out. So it builds up as that hole in the heart from the person that you're missing, the little bit of a lockjaw that comes in when you try to just power through it. You'll be okay. Or even the tears that show in your eyes because you've been hurt a lot in the past, okay? And it's led you to a point where you've almost felt like love isn't meant for you in this lifetime, and you're like, I'm just going to focus on my work. But you are on the midst of, at the end of a level up. Your chariot's come, like, think of it like, maybe you're going through a car wash or your car just needs a car wash, but it's like coming out of the car wash and your chariot's all squeaky clean and you're ready to go, okay? The King of Pentacles does show some maturity here that's approaching because you found a new confidence and balance. King of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, that this new balance that's coming in, you're just adjusting to it because you're at the beginning of the new earth that Dolores Cannon talks about, and going into the 1,000 years of peace from cutting out the snakes. All the energy of those people in the past that like they used you, they felt like you were like a burden or a threat just because once they got everything they wanted, they walked away and then turned everyone else against you too and left you feeling like you're completely out and alone in the cold. So you've just focused on yourself a lot, all right? You've done a lot of work too to hide these horrific heartbreaks that you've experienced, and you simply don't want to feel that way anymore, right? King of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles. It's the balance and stability that you're seeking. You are at the end of that major transformation as we cross into this timeline because you've discovered your worth and you know what you have to offer and what you bring to the table in a connection. The Death card on the Queen of Wands. I see a lot of directions towards this here. So this could be a straight up 50-50 reading that we're doing. Half y'all are here wondering what's up with the past person. And then the other half of you are like, Archer, I found somebody new and I'm curious. Tell me what's their status. What's going on? All right. The Queen of Wands. It does show that there's a lot here because in the past you dealt with a lot of people that fed off of drama, right? And you've had to do a lot of the hard work on your own to overcome these Five of Wands moments, that drama, the jealousy, the strife. All right. And maybe even like you dealt with some people that had a lot of attention-seeking behavior, didn't know how to love. They might have come from a broken home and it's not on them. I'm not calling the cross watcher out because if it's somebody that grew up, fancy tarot talk is they've cleared the generational curses. That's a fancy way of saying like they grew up in a household where like all their parents did was fight. So they're like, well, that must be how love works. Okay. My parents did it. But then like you were brought into their life to change this one here too. Okay. Like people that never got to be a child and you allowed them to be themselves. You supported them and built them up to be like, hey, look, you aren't near as bad as what you've been made to think and you're amazing. I see you were the cheerleader for a lot of people in your past and you've taken some time and even though you've had to do it on your own with that Eight of Pentacles, like you've been your own cheerleader. You've done really well at it and you're breaking through and out of this repetitive cycle with that Death card. Could be dealing with a Scorpio possibly. Virgo energy is here. Capricorn and Taurus as well. But you've pushed that reset button. All right. Unplugged the connection, plugged it back in and taken some time for yourself. Wow. This is so wild. This is why I love reading for you, Cancer. The King of Cups. So here's the groups of Cancers that are dealing with the past person that, look, I told you, you guys are energetically connected. Okay. Past person, new person comes in here. So I do see for a select few of you Cancerians, the past person is showing up in a new energy. I like that. This is really cool. All right. Queen of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles to the Four of Cups. Yeah, you're coming to the end of a dry spell, right? You or them could be born on the 20th, the 24th is here, the 4th. Oh, you're USA's birthday twin. That's kind of cool. The 20th and 22nd, a lot of repeating twos and numbers like that. Maybe I'm talking to a Cancerian that's like you work for the schools. You might be like a teacher or a principal. Maybe even you do like remote work, remote healing. Okay, remote learning even possibly. Or I'm just seeing a Cancerian that's like, Archer, I'm done with numbers. I don't like math. Understandable. All right. I was a math major. I don't like English. It stinks. But I got you. I don't know what to do with a comma when I get one of those. I'm like, this ain't a letter. This wasn't in the alphabet. But it's like maybe you're a Cancerian that like, you're like, well, yeah, Archer, when they put letters into math, it doesn't make sense either. I know, right? That's all right. I got you. The Four of Cups here shows that you had some time to heal. All right. And you felt you've been in a dry spell. You had to do all this stuff on your own. Four of Cups. And that respite, maybe you just needed a little Cancerian time and God knew it because you just kept going and God's like, whoa, Cancer, slow down a little bit. You're like, no, I got this. I can do this. And God's like, okay, take time out. Take a break. Take some time for you, Cancer. All right. Maybe even playing a little hooky where like your family calls up and they're like, Cancer, you coming over this weekend? And you're like, oh, no, gee, I'm sorry. I'm going out with my friends. Then your friends call. What are we doing this weekend, Cancer? And you're like, oh, darn, gee, I am sorry. I must go to my family's home. And you just wind up staying home and watching Bridgerton all weekend, right? That might resonate to you, all right? Or The Boys or The Bear. Those shows might resonate. But yeah, the Four of Cups here, you've been through so much and you're finding those in your life that have always valued money over love instead of love over money. And that might even be for the Cancerians dealing with a past person too. That it's like you've got a slight new circle of friends that are showing up. Like friend A and friend B have now been replaced by this person and this person. You're like, whoa, this is weird. A lot of stuff's changing. Maybe you've recently made plans to move, relocate, or for a group of you guys that might be in an apartment, I'm seeing you got your renewal notices and you're like, whoa, well, it's time to find a new place to live. We're not paying that much for this place. They don't even fix the air conditioning, right? You know? But it does show that you're rising to another level. And you've noticed that some of your friends have been eclipsed out as we approach Mercury retrograde. All right. You are then going to be born on the 10th, the 13th, the 23rd is here. The 7th and the 27th also comes out. But maybe you've just made some plans to move or you're getting some new furniture, moving around your home or your apartment and just trying to find a little bit of feng shui. All right. Let's see what we got. Let's keep rolling into the work life on this one here because you've dealt with a lot of people who like, it's like, how many times did you have to hear I love you, but I'm not in love with you. And you're just like, okay, I'm good with that. You know, that sort of thing. Like, I'm over that one. But they had put so much about like emphasis. Maybe their parents even got them into that energy of like, you'll never find real love. Love's not important. Just go for the money. That sort of a thing. But it's like they've overcome that one as you broke through it. Some people from your past are stuck fighting a cycle while you rose above that cycle to a whole new one that puts you into a new place of power. Okay? Very, very proud of what you've done. Eight of Swords. Yeah. Some people have been left in their past energies because they put themselves in their own self-imposed prison. Like you don't hold grudges, right? I'm seeing a Cancer. It's like Archer. I got nothing against anybody in the past, regardless of what they did to me. That sort of a thing. The Eight of Swords here shows they're kind of stuck in their own energy, and they haven't forgiven themselves for what they did to you. Okay, and they have to kind of Jacob Marley carry that energy with them, and that much might show they have to repeat some lessons. All right, now let's go into the work front here. The Magician card, the Strength card, or the Wheel of Fortune. I like this, okay? This does show that you're manifesting in your workplace. So maybe you're considering that new job or that new possibility because where you're at right now, you feel like you've been overlooked. Maybe even a second job just because money's tight and you need to make the bills work. And you're like, I'm going to keep my day job, Archer, but I'm kind of considering going off to this other kind of a thing, you know? The Magician here does show that you're manifesting the outcome where your work life and your love life both work out. So you can enjoy going to work as much as you like coming home. All right, and the Strength card here shows you're taking your power back on this one. I do see for a select group of Cancers that you've already done a couple applications, while some of you guys have actually started your little side job. Maybe you're into like maybe you want to open a restaurant or a bar or a diner, something that's like a solid investment. You could be trying to get into real estate or your own side of things, and because you don't want to keep depending on the man, so to speak. Okay, the Strength card does show me that you will work on this. And for those of you that have done an application that you haven't heard back on anything or you keep getting turned down for it, I am seeing that there's one application you've put in for that they will reach out. That on the other side of that fence there, they're just having to shuffle around some of the staffing and stuff so that they can make room for you to come in there, because there's some people currently energies that like they're not really holding their own and doing the job. So the Wheel of Fortune, even though it's turning rather slowly, it is turning in your favor to make this work out a little bit. And for the Cancerians that are branching out on your own, all right, I do see that it will be prosperous for you. All right, it will start off in a bit of a slower energy, but during Leo season, you should embrace those ideas that you've been having because you will rise above it and it'll work out quite well for you in the outcome. All right, there's a lot of people in your current workplace that play mind games with you that you're kind of tired and over with this 10 of Wands. And that might be why you're looking into other jobs or careers, because you're like, you know what, Archer, I've given the current place a lot of chances and there's jealousy in the ranks. Everybody keeps eyeing me up and I keep doing the work for everybody else and getting nothing out of it. They ignore me. They don't even know I exist. All right. I do see one of the changes that you've potentially made will pan out for you, and it could involve a little bit of relocation. Thank you. Very grateful. Knight of Wands to the Two of Cups. There is some divine timing at play, and then we're going to get back to love because I got the Ace of Cups here. Your person's a little antsy and they want to talk to you. All right. But the Knight of Wands to the Two of Cups shows there is some divine timing coming in on this. Cancer, Sagittarius energy, you two are bound at the hip. This does show that like your work life will change and start to work for the better, that over the course of the next 2 months, you might actually get a relocation, a little bit of a job promotion, and a couple things that change over the course of time that allow this by Sagittarius season. You won't even look back on the summer and be like, wow, that was a lot I went through, but man, this is cool. And maybe actually I'm talking to a Cancer that you might be an artist. You might enjoy painting, even music. You might be a musician, something where you express your art and you've never actually come to full potential on that. God is telling me to tell you that there's a lot of divine timing, that it's a good time for it. Even if you start out on your own, where you paint your own paintings and you pop those things on Facebook Marketplace or on eBay or Etsy and just be like, this here is by some painting dude guy. We'll call him Blaslo. And yeah, I'm changing my place around. Don't need this painting anymore. 20 bucks, 30 bucks, cheers. Your stuff will take off. You're actually very good. You might even be looking into Spotify, self-publishing and stuff to like singer-songwriter styles and things. That a lot of your stuff that you think and write or paint are great for the time. The energies that you wake up with because you're very tuned in is showing me that you've got potential to like keep these things going forward, okay? And to manifest a lot of your dreams. Definitely embrace the ideas for what you have and take it forward. I see something about even like an apprenticeship or a journeyman or something that comes out on this, where you might have the potential to like start small in an industry and work your way up the ranks that takes you into a much more powerful place, okay? You could be born on the 2nd. I'm seeing a lot of repeating 2s. So you could be a Cancerian noting like repeating 2s on your odometer, or you're always looking at the clock at 2:22, something like that. It does show this will take off for you, okay? Now, and then, yeah, in the next 2 months, your work life is going to be very, very different, all right? So let's keep rolling. Let's get back into the love with the Ace of Cups, all right? You might even have like a new person that's interested in you more than the past person, or in the energetical airspace in the 5D, the past person energy and the new person energies are kind of like Cancer's mine. No, Cancer's mine. Cancer, especially if the past person does have a little bit of the green-eyed monster, or they have green eyes to begin with, that might resonate. But let's find out. Off the Titanic deck, I just heard Celine Dion. You might like Celine Dion, or you're going to hear talk of her or something, or just straight My Heart Will Go On repeat, all right? But let's find out. All right, let's start with the past person. Cancerians dealing with a past person. And thank you guys so much for being here, too. I love you, Cancer. You guys are awesome. So let's see what we got. All right, the past person on your mind. What's up with them? Give me everything you got in this King of Cups to the Moon card. Strong Pisces, could be another Cancer. Let's see what we got. 3 of Swords. A repeating card that's for the outcome, too. So this could be a situation that you guys are both manifesting each other. Page of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles. Wow. For the Cancers that are dealing with a past person wondering about a return, it is very strong energy, because your past person has taken over the reading that the 3 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles returned. The High Priestess to the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. Oh my word. 333 showing up too. 333 might be a time or a number that resonates to you too. But this is wild. They didn't mean to hurt you. The High Priestess energy on the 6 of Wands shows that secretly they do see a future still with you. 6 of Wands is that victory rolling in faster than you imagine. It's Caitlin Petty showing up for the Country Music Awards in a limo, right? With that 3 of Swords, Cancer, they were just hurt a lot in the past. And they almost didn't expect it. But then the time apart has actually caused them to really kind of reassess of what they did to you and what they did to themselves and how they kind of sabotaged this connection between you guys. Maybe they're experiencing an ego death and they're secretly crushing on you like again. All right, like you might be like, Archer, you're making this up. My person hasn't talked to me in 3-4 years, 3-4 months, whatever. No, they miss you, Cancer. They're just not letting it show yet. They're hiding behind that High Priest. All right, the High Priestess does keep the things secretive, and this is the divine couple counterpart to the High Priest, which is the Hierophant. Okay, the 3 of Swords just shows that they've been through a lot. They've been there, done that, and got the T-shirt. Okay, they didn't make the decision that they made to hurt you. They made the decision they felt was right for the time. Maybe there's an age difference or a life experience difference where like one of you guys had experienced more, but they cannot get you off their mind because they almost feel like they missed the boat. I'm almost pulling like a 5 of Cups energy off of this if I consolidate it. All right. So meanwhile, you're coming out of hermit mode and you're starting to look really good. Well, they almost feel like they're still stuck and they're like trying to tell me like Archer, can you let me know if Cancer's like I might have messed up way too much. I don't think Cancer will forgive me. That's for the Cancerians dealing with a past person. That might be why they haven't reached out yet, because like you did a lot for them on this 3 of Pentacles. You showed them their worth. You showed them their value and what they could do. You gave a lot to this person, didn't you, Cancer? And like before you, they'd never been loved. All they dealt with were 3 of Swords. Okay. They have been involved with people and commitments that like, now I don't like this hyperbole. Why are you throwing this one at me? Like they dealt with people from the wrong side of the tracks. And I don't like that one because there is no such thing as the wrong side of the tracks. But like maybe it gets the point across for what I know or what maybe it connects to you. Or maybe you live near train tracks or you hear the sound of the trains or train whistles, things like that. But they had been hurt and played so much too that when you guys met, they just weren't looking for real love because they thought real love didn't happen. Maybe they watched their parents cheat on each other or they came from a broken home, but they weren't very mature at the time, okay? They were young, immature, just because they hadn't experienced a lot of stuff. See how stressed out they got over a lot of the situations? I do think possibly at the time you were dealing with a bit of a black widow, all right, where they had a habit of self-destructing everything because they figured like it was almost like whatever their great loss was in the past before they met you, they were just like, well, everybody leaves me. It is what it is. I'm just going to start having fun with my life. Then they met you, and all of a sudden they were like, oh my word, I'm falling in love again. And like, it's like, I see them talking to a friend of theirs and being like, I don't understand these feelings. What's going on? I keep thinking about cancer. I don't understand the feelings. And their friend is sitting there going, you're in love. They're like, I can't be in love. I can't be in love on this. No way. I promised myself I wouldn't love again. Why do I miss cancer so much? And their friend's like, did I stutter? You're in love with cancer. And no, I messed up way too much. I can't take this all back now. Everything that we did has been da 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 da. And they're like, you're still in love with cancer. Okay? I do see over the course of the next 3 weeks them making an attempt to reach out with the Page of Swords, Sagittarius energy. There's Leo here. Also, the Hierophant shows could be any sign. They could be hiding behind like maybe even fake profiles, or that friend of theirs they're talking to is the one that's kind of checking you out online. And like you're looking really good, Cancer, because you've done so much to level up that like they're looking at this in the Three of Swords being like, oh my gosh, Cancer moved on. It's too late. I'm cooked. I'm toast. Right? The Page of Wands, though, this Sagittarius energy shows that they will make an attempt to reach out because they're going to get to that point, okay, where you came into their life to teach them a lot about what they've been through and to teach them that they have their worth. And I know you're sitting here maybe looking at me being like, why is that my responsibility, Archer? What about my love? You're a Cancer. You've got so much of this unconditional love with the Three of Cups. There's union in the cards because it ties to the Three of Cups up here. And when I get repeating cards, that's God telling me, Archer, you're on message. Keep rolling with it. This person here, the Cancer is dealing with a past person. They have recently had a dream. And in that dream, you guys were married already and a couple. And God kind of gave them a little view of like, this is what you missed out on. And they woke up from that dream, which is when you felt them the most recently. They woke up from that dream being like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I might have lost my forever type of a thing. I think they're having a bit of an awakening that you're kind of like their end all be all. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius or a Libra, could be a Leo, could be a Pisces. You or them could be born on the 3rd or the 6th. The 13th or the 16th also comes out. Also seeing the 19th on that High Priestess. And another 2 though. Could be the 2nd or the 20th possibly even. All right. Well, give me a little more on this. The Lovers. It was a rough ride, wasn't it, with the Five of Swords? But the Sun card does show. Remember how I said in the beginning, rewind if you missed it, that the Sun card is what shines the light on the moon to alleviate those fears? I see that Leo season will kind of energize this past person and kind of make them want to reach out more, to be like, if you don't take the chance, you know, you miss the chance. For all, like your person's grabbing with the, this will fail. I know it won't work. And God's sitting there going, but what if it does work? And they'll have that one brief moment that the Sun card illuminates the moon during August, during Leo season, that they'll reach out. Because the Lover's card to the Five of Swords, this is that grieving. They've been grieving as well, too. All right, see how rough they are trying to overcome the bereavements and the grief? But with that Lover's card, this does show the Lover's card is the roller coaster ride in the Zodiac. Maybe you enjoy roller coasters or there's plans to go to an amusement park or you and them did in the past. But this is that anticipation of what if Cancer rejects me? What if Cancer chews me out? Cancer has every right to chew me out. I treated them awful. But they're going to hit that point where they want to take that roller coaster ride. I do see them making an attempt within the next 3 weeks or so to communicate, 3 to 5 weeks max. And like, I actually do see that they've taken some time to reconnect with their true self, their true worth. Maybe they moved out from home and they got their own place, or they've just, maybe they've been in the midst of their Saturn return possibly. They could be in their late 20s, around 40, maybe pushing 60. But they've gone through that next level and the next awakening where they had some time to experience life's experiences and kind of find their way. And it's kind of led them back here. They might have become a little too obsessed with money at the time because that was all they valued or all they felt they had in life. But I do see an attempt to get things right this time that will work out for you guys. That by Sagittarius season, this will be a bit of a slow burn, okay? It'll start out with the reconnection in the next like 3 to 5 weeks, and it'll continue to build through Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio season. I see you guys spending the holidays together for the first time in a long time and actually being in a much more balanced and stable connection with the Lover's card, okay? So props to the Crosswatcher. They have done some work. they are just a little scared about reaching out to you, but they've developed an unconditional love for you, and they almost fear it's too late. But I actually see this going quite well between you and the past person. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Cancerians that are dealing with somebody new. And thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you. Everything you've got on this Queen of Wands to the King of Wands, because for the Cancers dealing with somebody new, we got a divine power couple. Okay, I like this. I like it a lot. The Sun card. Okay, strong confirmation on Leo and Aries in this one. We got 2 Leo cards. The 4 of Pentacles. The King. Shut the front door. The King of Wands on the King of Wands. Oh my goodness. And the Star card for the Knight of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. That is what it is. If you're dealing with a new person, okay, so like I'm seeing that you guys have already like made an attempt for a communication or met up or something. Maybe you guys did online dating or you met online somehow. But they're sitting there going, Archer, Cancer makes me really happy. I kind of like them. But I feel like I really fumbled this one with the 4 of Pentacles, okay? Like, did they just compliment the lighting in the room or something? Like, I love lamp. Or something like they got a little nervous. Okay, now like you guys are wondering what this is all about. It's that they want to make the offer, but they're unsure because you do make them happy. When they think about you, they even like it doesn't matter if it's been like a night or a day or a week that you guys haven't spoke. You perk this person up. Leo Cancer energy strong on this one. Okay, you both met due to the fact that you guys both had very similar heartbreaks with the 4 of Pentacles. And you guys both have closed off and protected your heart chakras, okay? Taurus, Capricorn energy, that you guys both protected yourselves and just focused on your pentacles and moved forward. But then that moment happened, that Star card where you guys were led into each other's arms, so to speak. And all of a sudden, maybe this was a result of you guys both going through some COVID casualties. You might have actually known this person for a little bit of time so far. And like that was the point that gets things going with the Star card, Aquarius energy. Okay, you or them might actually have some Aquarius in your chart or dealing with an Aquarius. But like you guys were guided to each other because God saw how much you guys had both been hurt and yet how much you guys both wanted some real love in your life. Okay, equal reciprocal love. And so God's like, all right, you're going to meet Cancer. You're going to meet this person. And like, I think you guys are mirroring. There's a little bit of the same way. Maybe like for the Cancers that have already met this person and you're sitting there going, yep, that's the person. That's the person. I know who's Archer's talking about. You guys came together because you guys won't hurt each other. And that's why you both got a little nervous, a little more younger, a little more excited about it. And was kind of like, I kind of like this. This is cool. Let's see where this goes, you know? All right. You guys do make each other happy, and I do see an offer approaching in this one because neither of you guys like cross watchers. If you are sitting there going, Archer, that was me. I totally fumbled my words big time. All right. Cancer totally thought it was adorable. Cancer left and was like, did you see that? That was so cute. Oh my gosh, they are adorable. I love them. All right. They kind of want to keep you. Okay, cross watcher and Cancer, they totally want to keep you. All right. They're here checking on your status and that too. It's like they're calling dibs on you. They're calling dibs on your lips, on your legs, on the butter, on your time, girl. You know what I mean? The Star card of the 4 of Pentacles shows that I do see like, you guys might just, maybe you came from different upbringings. There could be an age difference, shows back up here. But you guys, both you and this new person have given a lot of love to other people in the past and never had it reciprocated. You both got used a lot for love in the past. And that's what brought you guys together. Because it's your rewards for what you guys put through with the Sun card. Sunflowers might actually resonate to you or them, especially if you are dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But I do see that this is changing it because this person is mature. They do come from a place of goodness with that King of Wands squared. That's confirmation that I'm on point with this one. All right. So this person is establishing themselves in the world. See how it's not a King of Pentacles, it's a King of Wands. They've got this passion, this drive that motivates them. They might already be self-employed, could be in the public eye, could be online, something like that. But it's something here that shows that they're in a position of power and they're following their dreams, their passions. Might even be like a difference that you guys can overcome. Like there's a little bit of a difference in religion or beliefs or distance, actual physical distance. That all of a sudden God's going to be like, oh, cute, they like each other. Do you see that St. Peter? And St. Peter's like, I'll see it. All right. And then God's like, let's start making some things happen. And all of a sudden your work life fixes and this new job is like closer to the person. All right. And there is a group of Cancers I'm reading for, maybe about, I don't know, like 18, 19% of you guys that the past person is actually the new person because they've done that work and like they're coming in being like, I don't know how to talk to Cancer. A little cat got my tongue. I don't know what to do. All right. And then that's so like God's making a couple plans and a couple changes to get you guys in the right perspective. Okay. That it will actually, things will happen that's brought you guys as the catalyst. Okay. Because you're both establishing yourselves and working to find real love. Could be dealing with a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, a strong Leo energy. There's also Aries is here, Sagittarius, Gemini's hanging out. There's a lot of Pisces, and I'm also seeing Aquarius too. All right, you are going to be born on the 14th, the 21st, the 27th, or the 7th comes out too. A little bit more on this new person energy. The 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, right into the King of Cups, and that 3 of Cups is back. There's your wedding. Look at that. The 3 of Cups is the wedding at Cana. Invite me to the wedding. I get really good presents, all right? I'll see about bringing the band too. But look at this. See, look at them. They're in the silence on the 9 of Swords, and I've only got a little smirk on my face because right now, like the silence is driving them a little batty. All right, they're up all night playing Caitlin Petty, staring at the ceiling on repeat, being like, "Why did I say that? There's no way Cancer's gonna like me now. I can't believe I did that." And you're sitting on the other side, being like, "I kind of like him. I kind of like him, Archer." Okay, so there's a lot of coming to terms with things where this goes from the 9 to the 10 of Swords fast, and they overcome that and they reach out. They aren't giving their heart to anybody else, okay? So if you are curious about it, they're on their own. They're doing their own thing, and they're just established themselves. I do see this as moving faster than you thought. It might be starting out as a slow burn, but once you guys get past that foot in the door, all of a sudden, it's going to go from 0 to 100 really fast, okay? And I do see that this person will admire your love, your unconditional love, because they haven't experienced that. They've dealt with a lot of players and a lot of 9 to the 10 of Swords energy, people that left them on red, left them on just up all night stressing. And all of a sudden they're going to be like, wow, Cancer is really all about me. This is so cool. That once they kind of see that and you guys both kind of realize like, whoa, this person's loved me like nobody else, all of a sudden it's going to go moving really fast, okay? The rewards for what you guys have been through are finding each other and taking you to the next level, okay? 3 of Cups does show a wedding in the cards for you and stuff working out. A lot of repeating 3s. You are going to be born on the 3rd, the 30th, the 1st is here, the 31st even comes out, but a lot of repeating 3s showing up. So I'm definitely seeing a Cancerian that's dealt with a lot of signs, okay? A lot of signs, a lot of repeating numbers, but I do see here that there's like a very fruitful harvest coming in for what you guys have been through. I'm hearing the song Beautiful Things by Benson Boone too. That might resonate to you, or you or them are a musician or music speaks to you guys. And whoa, I just heard Make You Mine. Who is that? That's Madison? Yeah, that's Madison Beer, I think, right? That's a newer one. Make You Mine. Oh my word, this person totally wants to make you theirs. And for the Cancers dealing with the past person that is coming back in that new energy, one way or another, like Cancer, come back and say hi because you're getting taken off the market. All right, straight up. Oh my goodness, that Hierophant of the 3 of Cups. Didn't I just shuffle this? It still says the 3 of Cups. And the 5 of Wands, that's your first card out. Oh yeah, this is definitely connected into your energy. 5 of Pentacles to Temperance to the Ace of Cups. Boom. It is go time. Law of correspondence. Sagittarius, Cancer energy. That you guys take things to the next level very fast. And while there's all this negative 5 of Pentacles energies around you guys just power through it and become a power couple. All right? The Temperance card is the law of correspondence in the tarot. It's not patience, okay? Think of the Sagittariuses in your life. Are they patient or are they like, come on, let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's have some adventure. Let's do something, all right? In the tarot, the deeper into Tarot 201 you go, you see that actually the Hanged Man is that patience, the ability to take the time, put yourself in and out of the tree of life. Temperance is that optimistic powerhouse energy, okay, where you guys are each other's support and cheerleaders, and it's a new love. It's fresh love. Nothing that you've dealt with before that takes things from a very slow step-by-step level to all of a sudden, it's go time. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. All right? Now, let's see going forward on the outcome. Could be dealing with a Cancer. Could be another Cancer, a Gemini. Sagittarius and Leo are strong in this. There's a lot of Aquarius in here too. Libra, Pisces, Taurus, or Aries. You have a lot of fire and air in this reading so far, but it could be any sign with that High Priestess hanging out. All right, so let's see what the outcome is. Let's go. 5 of Cups to the Fool card. On the Tower card, oh my word. 5 of Wands to the Queen of Cups, 3 of Wands. The 3 of Cups won't go away. And the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. I told you that your work and your love life are going to balance out. This is the energy where you enjoy going to work just as much as you like coming home from work. And for the ones that are actually going to like break out onto their own level, 9 to 5, self-employment, break free. This is a power couple vibe, an equal 2-income household with love and loyalty and respect. That 10 of Pentacles. It's happening in the 3D. This ain't 10 of Cups. This ain't me going, wow, it's everything you dreamt about, Cancer. No, it's in the real life, 10 Pentacles. All right, this is a 10-year business plan coming to fruition. With the Libra energy, you guys both balance out. You got your head and your heart chakras lined up, Libra energy, and it's time to go forward. There could be a little bit of the Justice of the Peace showing up on this one where it's just like, let's go, let's do it. Because the time's right for the union. You guys are on that verge where union is in the cards. We are on the energy start now. We're already in the threshold of the new earth where you will find the most reunions and the twin unions and everything that we've seen for 70 some odd years, okay? This is setting a new pace where you guys overcome those strifes and struggles that literally, you guys overcome the feelings you're feeling right now. You or them could be born on the 5th or the 15th, but you overcome it in a place of unconditional love, Queen of Cups. And it's equal love, where they love you just as much, and you guys are forgiving each other, and it's a fresh start. You overcome these 5 of Cup moments where look how bummed you feel. And this is taking that time, okay, for things to change. Because, like, honestly, the 5 of Cups is best described in the Titanic tarot. Because the guy's waiting at the shore, watching Titanic sail away, feeling bummed that they missed out on the boat. A little bit of a false start energy, right? Then 5 days later, the dude's walking down the street in Southampton, England, and sees a newspaper, right? And is like, I missed that boat, right? Everything happens for a reason, and the divine timing is playing out for a fresh restart. You or them might be noticing butterflies, or you or them might have a butterfly tattoo possibly, but this is overcoming like multiple failures and rising from it. Setting that solid foundation with the Tower card that through everything that you and them have both been through, have put each other through, you rise above it. This is honest loyalty and somebody that actually learns to speak Cancer. And they appreciate you for what you do for them, the love that you give them, and you guys get to rise on this one together to a whole new energies that you overcome it, okay? This is teamwork breaking the dream work, and it's a fresh start with the Fool card and the Ace of Cups coming in on this one. So this is where all the Cancerians come back together. Even if you're dealing with a past person, they come back and correct, and they want to love you and start fresh on this with a lot of unconditional love. And for the Cancers dealing with a straight up new person, Fool card to the Tower. Let's rebuild, take it from here, and make this work out. Where I do see for a few of you, this is a power couple vibe too, where you guys will like share some hobbies and interests, and like the work life and the love life will balance out, and things will all come out in the long run. It's beautiful energy, all right? You could be dealing with a Libra, another Cancer, Sagittarius and Leo are here. Taurus, Scorpio, Virgo, and Gemini. There's a lot of air and fire in your reading, okay? So that's like fanning the flames and making it bigger, all right? So, and 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy too. You're going to be born on the 5th, the 3rd, the 23rd comes out, the 29th is here, the 27th, the 7th, the 28th, the 8th, and the 2nd, big time, also the 1st, all right? So, amazing. Thank you guys. Cancer, claim this one because you're overcoming this 5 of Wands feelings. You aren't going to be feeling this very much longer. The course of the next 3 to 5 weeks are going to change your life in a very epic way that's going to make you very happy in both the work and the love front, okay? I love it. Claim it down in the comments, all right? Let's manifest this. Let's make it so. Let's make it happen. And leave a comment. Let me know how this resonates to you, what point in the journey you're on, and feel free to leave timestamps. I know these things get long because we cover everything. We're looking at past love, new love, work, all of it. So feel free to timestamp or leave a comment, scroll around. I don't mind. All right? So we're going to do a little bonus here. We're going to check on some super chat readings and see where this takes us. I do appreciate all the super chats because you guys are here for the reading, so it always like connects into it too, which is neat. Let's do the Light Seers deck for the super chats, all right? And thank you guys for being here too on TikTok and Instagram. You guys are awesome, all right? Let's see what's up. Oh, cool. All right, thanks, Emma. Got you. All right, let's try to balance this one out. Let's see what we got. I'm going to try and work for everybody. All right, let's see here. All right, watch how this works, because out of a general collective reading, then we go into the super chat readings, and we go like from Google Earth View down to Google Street View. This is so cool. All right, let's do it to it. All right, DK, I got you covered, girl. Will you and Libra reconcile soon? All right, little Libra Cancer connection. For the Cancers dealing with a Libra, watch how this ties into the reading. Let's go for it. What do we got for DK? Will Libra and Cancer reconcile soon? Let's see what we got. The Ten of Wands, not soon. All right, well, let me find out if I can get better. Ace of Cups. Okay, 1 to 2 months, believe it or not. However, now the reason I saw not soon was because I'm thinking like you'd like to see it happen this week. Understandable. The Ten of Wands does show that they're getting rather burnt out on being alone. They've tried to do this better on their own because like when you guys broke up, they told you like I'm just not looking for a relationship. I'm not looking for a commitment. I'm not ready for any of that stuff. And now they're finding out that doing it all on their own isn't so great. And they're trying to reapproach. I do see that they come into the past person energies where the biggest reason they haven't reached out yet is because they think you moved on. Like they know what they did to contribute to the sabotage of the connection, and they're afraid it's too late. But over the course of the next 1 to 2 months on this one, which doesn't even get us into the fall yet, I see them hitting that break point, and they will reach out. There's a lot of divine timing at play for this to have an Ace of Cups re-go. And the Ace of Cups did come out, and we had a lot of repeating 2s and 3s. So, yeah, I do see them coming back around. Just like, I mean, to a lot of people, 1 to 2 months isn't soon. But then you'll be amazed at how quick it goes. See, 8 of Cups, 8 weeks. They have walked away, and they're working on walking away from that mindset, the whole, like, they're better off alone type of an energy. They miss you, just so you know, too. All right. Thanks for the super chat, too. All right, it's Vaughn. Let's see. Is Taurus in love with you? Will you be together? Okay, 10-4. I got you. Let's see what we got. There was a lot of Taurus energy in the reading, too. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something being planted right now behind the scenes. The Five of Wands, which was the first card out for Cancer, to the Nine of Cups on that Six of Wands. A past person energy, too. But yes, I do see you guys will be together, and Taurus is in love with you. Right now, they're coming to terms with a lot of stuff on their own from the broken household they came and grew up in. But there's already stuff going on behind the scenes because you prayed for it, and it's in your blessings on the Nine of Cups, that there is an Ace of Pentacles start that leads you to a Six of Wands victory. Leo season, I think, will be a lot of changes for you with the Taurus in your life, okay? Where you guys make it to a Six of Wands victory, where Caitlin Petty's standing on stage like for a standing ovation. So, yeah, you guys will come together. There's seeds being planted behind the scenes right now. All right. So I do hope that helps. Thank you. All right. Energy check-in for you and Cancer. See him tomorrow? Let's find out. All right, Angel Eyes. Give me a current energy check for Angel Eyes and her Cancerian. Let's see what we got. The Hangman, the Page of Swords, to the Hierophant, and the Chariot. All right. So we do have Cancer's energy. Right now he's doing some work on himself. But you're just kind of getting his schedule in check. The Page of Swords to the Hierophant shows that he's working to get like, he's working on making room for you because he's been so used to being single and alone for so long that all of a sudden it's like, oh wow, I got to make time for Angel Eyes too. Oh man, I forgot about that. I don't know if you guys will be together tomorrow sort of a thing. I do still see the plans are in place for the weekend where I think his work life keeps him, I don't know what he does for a living, but I think his work life keeps him really busy. So I do see that possibly not Thursday because it's like just straight middle of the week type of a thing. I do see him making plans with you for the weekend though when he's off of work. Whatever his off day of work is, that's the one he's going to work with you because, man, this guy stays busy. But yeah, your patience will get rewarded because he's trying to make some plans in the schedule. He's looking at his own schedule with that Page of Swords to the Hierophant to be like, okay, how do I make this work? How do I get this together? I also got to remember to sleep a little bit. I see you guys talking about making the plans for the weekend though with that Chariot. Maybe a little car ride or something too. Like, let's just go for a ride, talk out into like down a couple 2-lane roads. We'll hit a movie or something like that. All right. So I do see he'll pick you up too though. Cool. So I hope that helps. Appreciate you. And awesome if he actually does come in tomorrow instead of the weekend like I'm seeing, because that just means he's like in a faster, like he's moving faster than I thought. But the Judgment card's underneath there. So I do see you guys coming together for a union. All right. Cool. Thank you too, Angel Eyes. I love you, girl. You're awesome. All right, Lioness, a quick energy check-in for the rest of the month. Give me a little bit of a it's like a 5-day forecast almost, like a 7-day forecast. All right, end of the month check-in for Lioness Kitty Cat. What's up? Let's see what we got. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you much. The Queen of Cups to the Nine of Wands. So the person that's on your mind, they've been a little closed off and guarded, but they're maturing because they were a little rather immature in the past. And I see them reaching out actually. At the end of the month here, they're making a decision on how to reach out. They're keeping themselves in a form of analysis paralysis, but they are still watching you. And there's some energies coming into place here at the end of Cancer season that will cause them to actually start to make the plans to reach out. That I see right now, there's some stuff for you. Your energy check for the rest of the month lets you know the one in your mind is making plans behind the scenes. They're still watching you. That as we enter into August, that's when there'll be contact. I think for you, Mercury retrograde is where they'll start to reach out because they'll feel it more than you do. Like you're going to be very calm and stable during retrograde. That, however, they will not be. And that's where they'll make that attempt to reach out. They might come in a little less of a powerful, confident energy. So just work with them. Work with them and know that they're scared to death to reach out to you because they know what they did to you. Okay? Even though I don't see you doing anything mean. You're going to be like, yeah, Page of Swords. You're going to be like, you know what? Let's work this out and let's go forward. I've missed you. It's cool to hear from you. Let's just work this out. Leo season is energizing a lot of returns. Okay? All right. Yukahana, good morning. Right person, wrong time. Let's find out. Whoa. Two of Cups. That's the card of timing. Ace of Swords. It is, yeah, confirmation. The Hierophant to the Queen of Cups came back, though. That you are on the verge of a change from right person, wrong time to right time, allowing them to have that time to kind of feel like what it was like without you and to realize that, whoa, this is the right person, because they didn't see you as right person. That's why it became wrong time. They felt they were better off on their own and not looking for their commitment, sort of a thing. That right now they're in the midst of a maturing energy. The Ace of Swords, they're cutting out that mindset. So it is actually, you're on the verge over the course of the next 2 to 4 weeks of them coming into the right time. Your divine timing on the Two of Cups is closer than you think. Okay, so literally, like to answer the question about right person, wrong time literally just means right now. Literally, the right time could be tomorrow, sort of thing. So they're on the verge of that with the Hierophant. They're maturing, they're growing up, and they're kind of learning like what you bring to the table faster than you think going on behind the scenes. All right, so I hope that helps too. Thanks. All right, Maria, let's see what we got for you. Wondering about a Sagittarius who expressed interest and then withdrew. Feel a strong connection, but they're cold. What will be the outcome? I know they were hurt before. Is he my twin? Gotcha. All right, let me find out, Maria. Everything you got on Sagittarius. Let's go. Let's do it to it. The Sun card. August is going to change a lot between you and Sagittarius. The Seven of Swords shows they are still healing with the Ace of Swords. They're changing out a mindset. And with the Eight of Wands, they will reach out and communicate with you. Eight of Wands is that communication. After the Ace of Swords clear out the mindset, which the Eight of Wands allows for that airplane to come in and run on the runway and land, you know what I mean? The Nine of Pentacles does show this has been a long time coming on this one, that you guys were led into each other's life forward. The Sagittarius right now is working on some healing because, yeah, they went through some very serious hurts in the past, and also some of the stuff they did to you. Like right now, they're even feeling like sad or upset with themselves for ghosting you in a little bit, the way that Sagittarius withdrew, that they're almost like, oh man, I've done this before where I get nervous and I get worried about like, what if we try and fail, but what if we try and succeed? And now at this point, I'm going to reach back out. And Maria's going to be like, oh, now you come back? Because they're very used to when they go into their head and they think things through, then they try to reach back out and be like, okay, I'm sorry, I just needed some time to process. But I mean, Sagittarius has a very strong love. And once they acknowledge the love and come out, what I've seen your Sagittarius dealt with in the past, a lot of people being like, I'm sorry, you took too long. I found somebody else. And they're like, okay, I just figure that's how it is now. But the thing is here that once they come back into the warmer energy during Leo season, there's a positive outcome for you, because I see you being the first person that has ever given them that time to process their feelings and to overcome the fear of being told no and the fear of failure. And that for you guys, it'll be the Sun card. You guys will be the ones that stick together. And then give me a card to know if this is their twin flame. Is the Sagittarius Maria's twin flame? Let's see. The Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you guys are in each other's life to find union. The Judgment card comes out too. So I do see that you guys are indeed twin flames on that Nine of Pentacles. That's a yes card in the tarot. And with the Judgment card underneath there, that's Revelations 20 in the Bible, coming together for the 1,000 years of peace. So you guys are twin flames that will find union in this timeline. And you were brought into each other's life to teach each other their worth and some unconditional love, because Sagittarius has never had unconditional love. Sagittarius has been used pretty rough. But you actually love them for them. And you were brought into their life to show them their worth and what they bring to the table. So yeah. You guys are one of the twin flame couples that will have union this time. They're just walking away from that mindset that has been programmed into them from, literally, they've been hurt so many times that they're like, it's just going to happen again. And they're so used to that way that they don't expect it to go the way it's going to go. But I do see you guys together. All right. So, give you a little time frame on this. Leo season is still the time frame I'm seeing off of this. Okay. So probably before we even hit Virgo season. All right. So I do hope that helps. Thank you. All right, what does she need you to do, Shrek? Okay, got you. What does she need you to do? Let me find out. Ten of Pentacles to the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. Right now, what she needs you to do is to give her that time she needs to heal. Everybody has time to process this, and we can't move it along any faster. What she is wanting for you to do is to be as happy and as stable and balanced as you can be. Find that stuff that makes you feel better, stronger, confident, so that when she is ready and has completed her part of her healing journey on her time frame, that you don't judge her for it with the Ace of Pentacles. When she does reach out, ready to make a connection and make a commitment with that Ten of Cups, she will. It's in the energies. 10 Pentacles to the 10 of Cups. But she just needs you to respect her time and her space instead of making her feel really mean and judged for it like all the people in the past have done, which she's already telling me. She's like, Archer, he ain't going to. If I'm not moving at his pace, he don't want nothing to do with me. But I'm seeing here that you're a little different than that. You're a different kind of a person in that you're willing to let her find her life journey and her expectancies in her time frame, because especially with the age differences involved and with that Four of Pentacles, she doesn't want to let go of the connection. But the biggest thing is that she does want you happy in the meantime while you guys are both doing your thing. But the biggest thing she wants is that she expects you not to respect her space and her time to work through things. And to do it will show a lot of happiness between the two of you guys when she does reach out and come back together. The rewards for your patience will pay off above all else to allow her that time to find her way through what she's done, how people have abused and mistreated her, so that she can learn to love herself. Because right now she doesn't think she deserves to be loved. She doesn't love herself. She feels like she's the problem. She feels like everybody uses her, abuses her, then leaves her. And for you to be that first one that lets her process these emotions and find out her self-worth and her knowing, she will love, honor, and cherish you just for that part alone. All right? The whole loving them from afar thing, very deep into the twin flame journey on this one. You guys are without a doubt twin flames. I do see you will come back together, because she's close. She's already at the 10 Pentacles where she's coming to terms with everything that sets the Ace of Pentacles seed. But that's the biggest thing. She wants you to be happy, and also she does ask you not to judge her, and that she does with the Page of Wands. She does, the feeling she does have in her subconscious, or that she loves you for allowing her to have that time to work through everything that she's been through. Because there's a lot of stuff she hasn't even told you about that she's been put through, where she's busted the guys cheating on her. She dealt with police being called, fights and breakouts and drug abuse, and there was a lot of stuff she went through. The elements are in the cards for you for letting her work through those things, because she does still think about you every day. Okay? So I do hope that helps. All right, let's see. Pam, what's next for you with the past person? It's going to be that card. Page of Cups, a little bit of a love offer before Scorpio season to the Four of Pentacles on the 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune. There is some stuff going on behind the scenes changing in your person's life right now, okay? They will come back for a committed relationship before Scorpio season. I see more than friends. The biggest thing right now that they're dealing with, that Wheel of Fortune of the Three of Pentacles, is that they're afraid that they've screwed the whole thing up, friend zone and everything. But the Page of Cups is a very unique love offer that they will give and reach out to before Scorpio season. All right. Over the course of the fall and then even Mercury retrograde, there's a lot of stuff going to be changing behind the scenes for you guys. Then on the 4 to the 10 of Pentacles, they already know they don't want to let you go. They do want something committed. And right now, you're just a little bit ahead of the curve where you're adjusting to the new timeline, the new time jump that we've been through. This is the timeline that the most people will come out of the friend zones and make successful relationships out of it. And I do see you guys will be one of those, okay? The biggest thing that'll help you guys is getting the sun back into another water sign. The passion in the earth signs and the air signs, not as much. It will open the doors for communication, keep things going. But by Scorpio season, I see you guys coming out of the friend zones. You'll already be talking and doing other things again, but the real go point will be the next time the sun hits a water sign, okay? So I see connections, communications, and dating over the course of the next few months that by Scorpio season, you guys are in a lockdown, solid commitment, all right? So I do hope that helps. Appreciate you. Oh, NJG, thank you. You're very generous. You're so kind. I appreciate you. That's a good donation. Oh, my word. Good karma for you. Give me a little check-in on NJG's energy, please. Let's see what we got. The 7 of Swords. You're either a nurse or a doctor, possibly. And the 2 of Pentacles. You dealt with a lot of stuck energy on this, too, right now. Because, for a minute, they made you feel like you were all that in a bag of chips. They made you a part of their life. They talked to you, texted you, and everything every day. Then they went quiet. right now they're doing some healing, because I do see there was another person involved on this, but not like another person that's like, they weren't in a relationship. This might have been like a friend or a family member that for some reason thought they were in a relationship with your person. And your person just really had to work a lot right now to cut that stuff out. Like literally, I see them talking to this other person, and the other person is like, you're not NJG's, you're mine. And they're like, I am in no way yours. You really got to get that in your system. And they're like, oh no, you're just playing. You will love me. And you're like, I will in no way love you. That they just had it's a third party energy that wanted to be a third party that is in no way a third party. I do see a lot going on behind the scenes for them to work through and cut that stuff out. They're actually being a little strategic about it. This is interesting that I see that what's going to happen is God's kind of helping behind the scenes with this too. It's taken them a long time to cut it out, where their person's going to try to play a power play, right? They're going to come to him and be like, guess what? You can go have NJG if you want. I have found somebody better than you. They're going to call your person's bluff, and your person's going to be like, oh darn, can I help you pack? You want to move in with him? What's going on? And they're going to be like, oh, wait, not. And they're going to get stuck in the lie trying to call your person's bluff that'll actually break this little up, and then they can come in your way. Give them a little bit of time. Over the course of the next 7 to 8 weeks, they will make an attempt to reach out, because right now, with this Two of Pentacles, they're like, Archer, I know I've made NJG wait forever, but I just got a lot going on. This is ridiculous, and I want to be all about NJG, and I got this other person stalking me like crazy that thinks I'm theirs, and I don't even like them. Like, it might even be like that one family member or something, or like step family member that nobody really wants to invite to the dinner or the family functions, but they do just to keep the peace. That's who they're cutting out on right now. So a little patience will work out on that for you quite well, because that person is going to stick their foot in their mouth and then all of a sudden just be stuck with what they tried to do. That's why I don't lie, because lies always come back to bite you just like that. All right. Thank you so much. You are very generous too. And thank you for the first super chat. Appreciate you for being a part of the family. All right, Crystal, is the Gemini that you're dealing with your soulmate? Got you. Let's find out, Crystal. Tap me into a little Gemini energy. What's going on? Four of Cups to the Nine of Wands on the Three of Pentacles. Actually, yes, but here's the thing. They're a version of like a karmic soulmate, in that you were their reward for what they've done with. They've been learning their value and their worth and how to set boundaries. So you guys actually you guys are almost like a soulmate connection disguised as the twin flame connection. So you guys have a very deep soulmate twin connection, in that you've been very down similar roads, and has led you to each other. The Nine of Wands shows that they're just in a place where they're still protected and guarded. So it's that deeper, you guys are a little deeper than a soulmate connection, okay? Like they're like one gene, one DNA percentage point away from being your twin flame. It's just enough. So I'm actually going to call this one as a deep soulmate twin flame connection. And that's also why there's a bit of a separation phase, but they are focused on coming back together with you with the Lover's card. That's where the soulmate connection connects back up. So you actually have a very deep soulmate twin flame connection on this one, and that they're not the straight mirrored part of your soul, because they are a soulmate, but they are so close enough for government work that you could have some tarot channels or some readers, or even you feel like this might be a twin. But if I hadn't already met my twin flame, I would know this. That sort of a thing. That's how close they are to an equal connection with you. And that's why you guys are dealing with the separation point too. So yeah, you got actually a very deep twin flame soulmate connection on this. All right. Thank you for the super chat too. I appreciate you. I hope that helps. And Sarah, is Joe your soulmate? You've had about 20 dreams of him. He just turned 24 on July 18th, and is he coming back? And you're a 29th Leo. Ooh, a Leo Cancer. See, told you, Leo and Cancer. You two are never far apart. Let's find out. All right, tune me in and tap me in. Is Joel the soulmate? And is he coming back soon? Give me everything you got for this. The Hermit card, the Doctor House of the Zodiac, Virgo energy, to the Queen of Swords, Tame Man, to the Judgment card. That's a lot of major arcana, showing that right now he is up in his feels about coming back around to you. Like, he's just closed off and guarded because of everything that he's been through. He's had a lot of people treat him roughly that he's had to still work on. You guys actually came into each other's lives a little ahead of schedule. Even God was like, whoa, wait, hold it. Hey, who let them find each other? Hold on. Joe didn't finish healing yet. And like it's like that dude from the movie Airplane, that the guy that unplugged the terminal and was like, oops, sorry. Somebody's like, oops, sorry. Like, because you guys were destined to find each other at this point, the Queen of Swords, he gets into his feels a lot. A little bit of his fixed energy, or your fixed energy, has rubbed off on him, that he's a little bit in his shell. He just needs to work on coming out of his shell. But with the patience that you have had, you've got the patience of a saint I'm seeing here, which is amazing for you. that on the Queen of Swords, he is finishing his healing journey, and I do see here that he will come back soon. Revelations 20, you guys are destined to have union in this time to go forward for the 1,000 years of peace. I see that this could change up. Let me get a little bit of a time frame on this. Give me a second. Okay. Some stuff will change during your season. I do believe that, and we're only a few days away from this too, that I think the Queen of Swords shows he'll use your birthday as a reason to reach out and contact you. From there, this will be a bit of a slow burn, that over the course of Leo, Virgo season, you guys will actually start to rekindle the connection, and your patience won't go unrewarded. By the 20th in Judgment, which I see Scorpio energy off of this, Judgment is the Scorpio card in the tarot. By Scorpio season, I see a connection for you guys, okay? It'll grow as a slow burn. You won't have to wait that long in silence. It'll just start small, like around your birthday here approaching, that he's going to reach out. And July Leos are awesome. You guys rock. I mean, August Leos are cool too, but July Leos, you got that Cancer in you. You guys love and you glow. It's wild. But with that Queen of Swords, I see that he will, like, your birthday is the thing he won't get off his mind. That's why you've been having the dreams about him, is because, and remember how, look how you typed, you've been having about 20 dreams, and I got the Judgment card. It's God giving you little previews or little glimpses into your playbook that is your guys' life for the Judgment card, for the union that is coming. You're seeing little bits of previews of what your future life together is going to be like, and that's also God letting you know through your dreams that he's doing some work behind the scenes. Have some patience in this. I see the biggest connection will happen during Virgo season. It'll energize on your birthday, and then going through August into Virgo season at the end of August, it'll start to take more of a hold. And then as we approach into Scorpio season, I see like an actual, like a legitimate union, a connection, okay? So that's not that, when you think about it on the grand scheme of time, because God doesn't do time, so when you think about it in the grand scheme of things over the course of the next few months, to go from like a start point to a solid relationship in 3 months, that's some good moving. That's some good moving energy, all right? So enjoy the little bit of the beginning phase and have some fun with that, because by Scorpio season, you might be coming back to being like, how do I get Joe to take a break? I need a weekend off for a day with the girls. And I'm going to be like, I don't know, Sarah. He's a Cancer, so now he's like totally in love with you. So heads up, because once a Cancer does open up and come out of the shell, and that nobody loves like a Cancer. Once you go crab, you never go back. All right. And once he does come out of that shell, it's going to be, you're going to be busy. All right. So I do hope that helps. And thank you so much for the super chats, everybody. You guys are very generous and so kind. All right. Cancer, this could resonate to any and all placements of Cancer within your chart, because we're not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, but all the parts of all our charts. And I'm FHA compliant. Where's Lois's question? She didn't show up in the super chats. Let's see. Divine God, universe, playing with me today. Lesson in patience. Yeah, I didn't see it in the super chats. What you got, Lois? What you got, Lois? Go ahead and type your question in, because I didn't see a super chat. There wasn't one that popped up in the line. So let's see what we got. Go for it, Lois. I got you. What is next in love? Got you. Okay, for sure. Leave it to technology to mess that one up, right? All right, I got you. Got you. All right. Yeah, my fan funding did not show it. Shrek, you're late to the party. Hold on. Let's see. All right, let's see what's next in love for you. Thank you, Gamads. You guys are awesome. And Shrek, thank you, guys. All right, cool. Let's see what you got. The Hangman. Did you? I think you just mentioned patience, too. Hangman, King of Swords. There is somebody mature coming in a boss-type energy with the Death card on the Three of Cups. All right, so what's coming next for love and you? Actually, I do see this as the return of a past person, okay? I see the direction that this is coming. I hope you're not looking for new love, because I see a past person returning, okay? But I'm kind of being told that's what you're looking for. That straight up, like the patience you had like on the super chat thing was a little bit of like an energetical preview of your love life. That you've got somebody that has had their mind on you. You have thought of them more than once, right? I see on the King of Swords that they've taken some time to mature and they're going to reach out, because you've actually had some patience with this one too. Okay? That the reunion's coming back in, that it's finally going to, like, you guys have had a few false starts on this one. So what's next in love for you is that past person that you've kind of, the one that literally started you watching tarot. That's the one that's going to come back and return for you in that Three of Cups to the Death card for an energetical reset. They've actually been through a complete reset. Like God unplugged their brain and plugged it back in, and they're in a King of Swords mindset where they like understand the power of their words. And I do see over the course of the next about 4 to 6 weeks that they'll reach back out. That's like what's next in love for you. And literally, it's that one that the reason you started watching tarot in the first place, that's the one, okay? That will still show up and come back in for you. They have not forgotten about you, and that seriously, you're still here wondering about this. Like, I see you even moved on. You've done like, you might even have done dating before, not like right now or nothing, but you already thought like, I'm sure that person doesn't even think about me no more. Sometimes I wonder why I'm even watching tarot, because they're already long gone and moved on. No, they're actually coming back in. So yeah, whatever it is that took them forever, that's what I'm more curious about, because they're still watching you, that Five of Cups, right? The Hermit, they were just slow on their healing journey. So they did go through a lot that they had to process. But yeah, with this one showing up on this one, you know, this is actually, Lois, you're going to be a bit of the everyone heals in their own time thing going on. You know what I mean? Where when you least suspect it, they actually get to the end of their healing journey and they plan to reach back out over the course of the next 4 to 6 weeks. Yeah. You thought they've gone by, forgot about you, but in the King of Swords, they just had a lot to work through. Believe it or not, they have not forgot about you. This is the end of the healing journey for them, because your patience, literally, with that Hanged Man, allowed them to go through their entire healing journey. You gave them the time to find themselves and find their way, and it's led them right back to your door. See how the Hermit card has them sitting there following the light back? It's wild. Yeah. So, sorry, I missed that. It didn't show up on my fans funding page. Typical technology glitch, you know. It's like Delta Airlines. But yeah. All right, so thanks, Lois. And thank you, everybody, for the super chats. You guys are awesome. And remember, Cancer, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, email me at archastrology@gmail.com for either the traditional YouTube reading or the Zoom one-on-one reading. All right? So until next time, thank you so much for being here and sharing your life, love, and energy with me. I totally appreciate you for it. And God, thank you for the messages we got for Cancer. We are truly grateful. So until next time, I will see you then. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, chariot. We did it, Cancer. I love you. Bye.